What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today I'm going to be going over Algorand as it is finally pumping. Make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. No.
So this was Algorand in one of my previous videos. It was trading just under 9 cents, and we had it drawn in a falling wedge. And this is Algorand now, and it skyrocketed way above the measured move, which is very refreshing to see. So had you guys taken this trade, you could have made about 47% gains in just over 2 weeks. And I understand 47% might not sound like a lot, but the average return on the stock market is 10% in a year. So that would mean we made in about 2 weeks what the stock market makes in over 4 years, which are actually pretty incredible gains. And if you enjoy making gains in the crypto market, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. I have made many profitable calls during this bear market, and I will continue calling out projects that I believe could be profitable in the future. So stay tuned, and I will go deeper into the charts at the end of the video. But anyways, Algorand just broke back beneath 13 cents. However, its market cap has broken back above 1 billion, which ranks 49th among all cryptocurrencies. So it's also back within the top 50, and its circulating supply is up to 8 billion out of a max supply of 10 billion, which is just over 80% in circulation. And if you're looking to trade Algorand, I recommend using Binance, Coinbase, or KuCoin. I think those are the 3 easiest centralized exchanges to use. And now if we head over to the Algorand Foundation Twitter, where they have 146,000 followers, they just posted 19 hours ago about the Masari crypto report and some of the highlights of it. Added 1.1 million new addresses, total daily average transaction increased by 2%, and the NFT reward program increased NFT related transactions by 321%. And then they just posted 9 hours ago, the Algo Impact Summit is just around the corner. Meet our wonderful speakers who will be presenting. And now I'm going to show you guys what Stacey Warren was saying about the tokenization of real world assets.
Tokenization is going to be one of the earlier use cases for crypto and for blockchain technology for sure. I am the CEO of the Algorand Foundation. Algorand is the next generation layer 1, and we're a very performant blockchain. So we're very fast, and we enable instant finality. And things like instant finality and low gas fees or low transaction costs are going to be very important in these tokenization markets, of course. So we are seeing a lot of activity on Algorand in tokenization.
And I will say personally, I think the real world asset niche is going to be extremely underrated during the next bull run. So it is good to see that Algorand is deeply integrated with RWA. But as I said, there really hasn't been that much super important information since my last Algorand video, which could mean that Algorand pumping is just a product of Bitcoin and the rest of the market pumping. But now we'll cover some macro news as it could affect Algorand's price action, even though it's not directly correlated to Algorand. So they actually just posted 24 minutes ago, $9 trillion asset manager BlackRock registers Ethereum Trust in Delaware. Now this is very interesting to see. Everyone out there is super focused on the Bitcoin spot ETFs, including myself. But I will say, if the Bitcoin spot ETFs get approved, I don't think Ethereum will be that far behind, which could also cause Ethereum to skyrocket. And then 14 hours ago, the SEC chair Gary Gensler says the FTX crypto exchange could be rebooted under new leadership. Now I'm going to be completely honest, I have no idea why this would even happen. In my mind, there is no possible way that FTX ever restores their credibility. They lost the trust of millions of crypto investors during the bull market. I guess if they did a complete rebrand, maybe they could survive, but I just don't see anyone ever trusting FTX again. And then lastly, I want to talk about these 2 tweets right here. So U.S. Senator introduces bill to protect Bitcoin self-custody. And then the HSBC, one of the largest banks in the world, to launch a digital asset custody service for institutional clients. What you have to understand is there are a lot of people out there right now that don't understand self-custody. They don't understand a seed phrase, a hot wallet, a cold wallet, anything that is actually needed for self-custody. But if they have a bank that will provide self-custody services, they could be a lot more inclined to invest in cryptocurrency, which could be extremely bullish for the entire industry. Now for the final part of this video, we'll go over some technical analysis. So this is Algorand on the daily time frame. And as I said previously, congratulations to any of you guys that took this trade. You could have made about 47% gains. Now, as for what I'm seeing right now, the RSI and stochastics are extremely overbought. And that also goes for the 3-day. And then even the weekly is starting to get overbought. But that doesn't guarantee that we are going to drop. Now, that being said, if you look at price action, we swing from a higher high to a lower high. The RSI is lower high to higher high. That is Class A bearish divergence, which typically signals a local top has been reached, coupled with the fact that price action is also trading above all of the moving averages and the high volume node on the VRVP. Based on those 5 indicators, there's a pretty high likelihood that we get a little bit of a pullback, and it could potentially look something like this. a sort of bull flag. But as the flag would start to fill out, the RSI and stochastics would start to reset, and then we could potentially get a bounce off of the 200-day moving average, where we could get an explosive move up. But regardless of whether or not Algorand retraces in the short term, from a long-term perspective, this is extremely bullish, and it could absolutely be the start of an uptrend. Now, lastly, we'll go over Bitcoin as it's correlated to most altcoins. So very similar to Algorand, the RSI is extremely overbought, and not just on the daily time frame, but also on the 3-day, and then also on the weekly time frame. And in my experience, rarely is it a good time to buy a crypto after a parabolic move. But that being said, Bitcoin is also currently trading in a bull flag, which we had drawn in my previous video, and they break up 68% of the time, and it has a huge measured move to over $42,000. Now, whether or not this measured move actually plays out, who knows? Realistically speaking, based on the extremely overbought RSI on the daily, the 3-day, and the weekly, this measured move probably should not play out. But the crypto market is going parabolic right now, so anything is possible. And as I say in every single one of my videos, macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. So if all of a sudden the Bitcoin spot ETFs get approved, that could skyrocket Bitcoin, Algorand, the entire crypto market. On the contrary, if it gets rejected or some extremely bearish news comes out, that could tank the entire crypto market. So just keep an open mind. Understand that anything can happen in the short term. The crypto market is going to be extremely volatile. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comment section. Do you guys think a retracement is coming soon? If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.